If I were new to Pilates and starting from absolute zero, here are the things that I would do to feel calm, to feel excited, and to actually enjoy it, and to avoid really common mistakes. I'm Natalia, a certified Pilates instructor. I post lots of Pilates content here on YouTube, and I also post a lot of workouts. If you're interested in joining the community and receiving a weekly schedule every Sunday, pop your email in the link below. I'll leave it all in the description box. Now let's get started. Now, I know how confusing it can be when you're just starting Pilates. You have absolutely no idea what the core principles are. You're comparing yourself to others. You're in a class full of loads of people, or maybe you're just doing Pilates at home online, but you don't actually understand a lot of what the teacher is saying. You don't understand the language, you don't understand what neutral spine means. It's overwhelming, it's confusing, and a lot of the time that does kind of lead you to just give up because you're like, what is going on? So that's why I've created this short, snappy 5-minute video with some tips to help you get started. So first, let's start to what you should not do. Now, these are things that I see people do, or people have told me that they've done, and it has kind of led them to give up. So the first thing you should not do is too much too soon. Now, I wouldn't recommend jumping straight to the advanced Pilates workouts or Pilates classes. You're gonna definitely feel overwhelmed, you're gonna get confused, you're gonna have no idea what's going on, and you're not gonna be using your body properly and effectively. The next thing is, don't worry about how you look. Pilates isn't about perfection or about comparing yourself to others in the room. I just want you to really focus on yourself and how you're moving your body and how it's making you feel. It doesn't matter what the person next to you is doing. Let them focus on themselves. I want you to focus on you, getting the best out of your workout. Another thing I would definitely not do is too many sessions in a week. Now, I know you probably have heard, oh, you should do Pilates every day, and 100% you should, but not when you're just starting out. When you're just starting out, I really do recommend 2 to 3 sessions per week. Maybe one you can do face-to-face, or if you've got like an app that you know of, you can do that once a week with a qualified instructor. And I mean qualified, certified instructor, not just an influencer that's teaching Pilates, an actual qualified Pilates instructor. Then the other 2 days, you can maybe do stuff by yourself from home, or you can just follow along with a YouTube video, a YouTube workout. You can do it from home, it's easy and it's free. So that's what I would recommend to start with. Now, what you should do, the first thing that I really recommend you do is actually learn the core principles of Pilates. Now, there are 8 core principles of Pilates, but as a beginner, the first 3 that you should really learn are your A, B, C's. So it's quite easy to learn. Just remember your A, B, C's. And your A is your alignment, your B is your breathing, and your C is your core control or your centering. Now, I've got an ebook for beginners that really explains this so well. It is completely free. You learn everything about the principles, all 8, but I really do talk about the alignment, the breathing, and the core in a lot of detail. So if you want to grab that, like I say, it is completely free. You can click the link in the description box below and get your free ebook. But basically, your alignment is just making sure that you're in your neutral spine, neutral pelvis when you need to be. When you need to make sure you're rounding your spine when you need to be, or extending when you need to be, and just making sure you're in the correct position at all times when you're starting the exercise and throughout the exercise. Your breathing is learning how to breathe laterally, which is breathing into the sides of your rib cage. And then your core is about learning how to engage your core muscles properly so that you can really get the most out of each exercise. So you're going to need to know when to inhale and when to exhale during an exercise. But I mean, I do go into a lot more detail in the ebook, so make sure you grab it. And the last thing I recommend is moving daily. Now that doesn't necessarily have to be Pilates. It can just be a walk. You can go for a nice 20-minute walk, get out, get some fresh air. You can do your Pilates 2 or 3 times a week, and then you can find other things that you enjoy the rest of the week. The key is to just move your body in the way that feels amazing for you. That way you're going to start to build really healthy habits. You're going to look forward to your Pilates classes that you do 3 times a week, and you're going to get really good. So those are my little tips. It's just nice and brief, not much to overwhelm you with. It's make sure you move, start doing Pilates, start with a beginner class, learn the principles and the fundamentals, super important, and make sure you're doing classes with a qualified Pilates instructor. So that is it for today. I hope you found that useful. Like I say, you can grab the ebook below. It's totally free, and I promise you it's going to really help you on your journey. I hope you have a beautiful day. Comment below and let me know what you'd like to learn next, and I can make another video about it. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again soon. Bye.